Hey everyone, so I have a quick book haul. Today I went to my local, I guess the St. Vincent de Paul, like a thrift store or whatever, and I got some books. Like, I probably could have bought a lot more, but, you know, yeah. So I'll just kind of show you what you got. First, I found like 4 books that I've wanted to read for a long time, and I haven't read them yet. So the first one's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Totally like looking forward to trying that. I don't really know too much about it, but I mean, it's got vampires, Abraham Lincoln. Another one is Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton. Apparently this is his best to date whenever this was published. The movie, I seen the movie, it was okay, but sometimes, you know, generally books are better than movies, so I thought I'd try it. So hoping I like this, because the first Jurassic Park movie was okay, and the second one I really hated, and I never went to see the third, and I think there's like a fourth now. I don't know. Meh. This one by Jodie, I don't know if I'm saying her name right. Jodie Picoult, My Sister's Keeper. I'm probably going to cry through this one because it sounds really sad. And it's also a major motion picture. Maybe I'll have to check it out sometime, maybe after I read the book. And then another one I got is Diana's Gabble. I don't know, I'm bad at saying names. Gabbledon, the Outlander series. Yay, I got the first book, which I don't know if I'm gonna read for a while, because I know it's like how many books in the series already, and they're all like really big. This one's got like 800 and something, so she looks a lot younger than I imagined her. But yeah, that'll be interesting. I also picked up, just kind of for a fluff read, I don't know if anybody's read Sophie Kinsella's, like, I am like blanking on names today. Her Shopaholic series, like, I think I read the first few. They were okay. I mean, fluff reads, it's what I call it. So I got this one, it's I Got Your Number, a novel. So I thought I'd, you know, just kind of like a quick read. It's like 400 pages. Just something I don't really, well, actually, probably won't take me that long to read. It's, the text is pretty big in there. Lots of white space. And then these ones I picked up because either they sounded interesting, or in one, I like the cover and the title, so it should be interesting. The first one is by John Darnton. Never heard of him. He's a New York Times bestseller, author of Neanderthal. This one's called The Experiment. It sounds interesting. It's Skylar was a test subject, and the lab was his home. He was carefully attended to by physicians. He never had a reason to leave the lab until he found one of the other test subjects dead with his heart removed. And then it talks about a journalist who's always looking for a good story, and he was intrigued by the police's latest discovery with his face and fingerprints removed. And then Skylar escapes, and Jude investigates, and now, united by the mysteries of science and murder, the two men are forced to make sense of one startling, seemingly impossible fact. They share the same face. The experiment is out of control. That sounds interesting. It's kind of a big book. I'm kind of interested about his Neanderthal. His other book, Neanderthal. I can't talk today. So this one's like 400 pages too. Almost 500. The next one is Elizabeth and After by Matt Cohen. It won the arts. Wait, I can't. It won the Canada Council for the Arts Governor General Literary Awards. And I don't know, it sounded interesting. I basically picked it up because I don't even know who this is, but I'm assuming he's a Canadian author, obviously. And he set the story in a small town in Ontario, which I thought was interesting, because maybe I can try to guess which small town in Ontario it is, because I'm actually from Ontario, Canada, so I thought I'd give that a try, and I like reading Canadian authors, so hey. And this one, I'm not really sure about this one. This one's called The Dark Heroine by Abigail Gibbs, Dinner with a Vampire, and I actually really like the feel of the cover and stuff, and I know that's kind of weird, and the look of it, I'm just kind of like the sexiest romance to read this year. So it's like, is this romance? I don't know, supernatural romance? We will see. but it's probably going to be a quick read too because, like, I don't know, the pages are big and the text is big, but I'll give it a shot. And this one is He's Just Not That Into You, The No Excuse Truth to Understanding Guys, by a writer and a consultant of Sex and the City. I actually thought this was a novel. I just finished it too, but I thought it was a novel, but it's actually, like, kind of not. It's just kind of like a, I don't know, maybe self-help nonfiction book. It was pretty short. It was only like 150 pages or something. 160 pages. So it took me a few hours to read it, but yeah, I'll probably be donating this one back. Anyways, that's what I'm reading so far. I will probably be putting up some book reviews when I get them done, and if you have Goodreads or you just want to check out what else I've read and what I've rated, I try to leave actually written reviews on all the books I read on Goodreads, or at least the last few years I have been doing that, so feel free to check it out. I'll leave my link in the down bar. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.